Well, good morning, everyone, team. Let's start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly. And if anyone cannot able to join today, they can able to follow the session recording. So let us start for today, team. So in the last session, we were talking about the end user transactions as part of the core HR module, and that too from the point of HR self-service, right? So let me continue what are the things left out in HR self-service, and then I will start with employee and manager self-service as well, team. Okay. So let me go to my client group, and then let me go to person management, and then let me go to person management, and then team, you can able to find out what are the transactions that the HR can perform in the system here. So let me pick up any employee record by name Kumar. I am searching team. Any person record by name Kumar I am searching here. Okay. So let me go to some employee, let's say Anand Kumar or Ajay Kumar is there. Let me go to that person team. So we were talking about all these transactions from last 2-3 classes. We are on the HR self-service transactions only, and we were talking. Japan, suddenly the instance is down, I believe, because what I've started is sometimes we'll have the slowness experienced in the system. So let us use this EKMK for today, team. So let me go to my client group, person management. And then let me go to some person by name John or something. I'm searching team. Okay. So I'm going to some person here. Okay. So we have discussed all these things. What is the update, correct, delete, record, and then here in the right side taskbar also team, person, employment, seniority dates, direct reports, create work relationship, areas of responsibility. Till here we completed team in our last class. And then we started with this user account part as well, right? So here as a HR, if they come to user account management screen, HR can able to see what is the user account of this employee and what are the roles assigned to this user. That all HR can able to see team. If at all that user got created with the user account in the system. If the user is not created with the user account, it will not be showing. But see here in the user account, when I come as a HR admin, I can able to check out what is this person's person number, username, his account status, and what are the roles currently tagged to this user. See team, these many roles added to this person. So any role, if you want to remove anything that HR can do from here also, means rather than going to security console and then searching for the user and finding out from account management screen also team, HR can able to find the user details, roles and all. And here even this part I explained you team, what is role delegation in the last class. Role delegation means what team? See currently this person John, okay, having these all roles in the system, almost 48 roles attached to this person team in the system. Let's suppose team, this person John going on a vacation for the next 1 week. He will be on a vacation team starting from Monday, that is July 15th to July 19th. He will be on a vacation for next 1 week. So during his absence, who will be taking care of his work? So organization decided that in the place of John in his absence for next 1 week, whoever is the next immediate team leader under him, who is the subordinates available under John, who is the person that can handle John's activities team, or for any other manager, parallel hierarchy, whoever is there relevant to John cadre, to someone organization want to delegate all his activities team. So when this particular person going on a vacation, when organization want to assign all his works to another person team, his roles to be delegated to them. So whatever the activities that John performing, if that another person should perform means whatever the roles that John having to be assigned to them, right? The situation is next 1 week, John will be off. So organization decided that in his subordinates, whoever working under John, the next immediate replacement of John is there. Some person acting as a team lead in his subordinates team. So that person to perform all the activities. So whatever the roles that currently John having team can be delegated to him. Like HR will come here, click on add, and then select the roles team. Which roles of John to be delegated? Whatever the roles that John having currently, that will show up here team. Okay. So let's say there is a role by name, human capital management integration, or let's say there is something called project administrator. Different roles are available to this user team. So whatever the role that you want, like let's say this human capital management integration role. So from when to when, by default today's date it will come 13th July, but let's say I want it to be from 15th July to till 19th July. So from 15 to 19, I am delegating one of his roles. See, human capital management integration specialist, which is there for this person, John. I am delegating this role to another user team, delegated to. Okay. So you can search for any user for whom you want to delegate. Search the user. Let's say there is some person by name Aniket Kumar is there, who is the subordinate of John. For him, that I am delegating team. See, so for the next 5 days, from 19th to 15th, when I go to Aniket user account and if I check, this role will be assigned to him only for 5 days. After 19th July, automatically system will revoke that role to the user. So if this role assigned to the user for 5 days, the user can perform all the activities, right? What this role will give access in the system. So during the absence of any manager or any person, if that work should not get stopped, his access can be delegated to some other person. So during the vacations of the candidates team, organizations will use this role delegation functionality. Similarly, we have approval delegation also. We have a module in place team. For the evening batch, we completed day before yesterday that module. For your after our functional modules, I will take. We have a module called workflows and approvals. What is that team? Workflows and approvals. What is that team? See, for every module, you take core HR, you take absence, payroll, talent, goals, anything team. For every transactions that we performing in the system, we can trigger an approval team. For example, my client is telling Kumar, whenever HR hire an employee, that transaction should trigger for an approval to the concerned manager of the employee. Or whenever employee applying the leave in the system, it should go for manager approval. If manager approves only, the leave will be taken in the system. So like that, for every transaction in the system, you can set an approval flow team. So let's suppose team, this John is currently working in a managerial cadre. Let's say 10 subordinates working under him. Every day, John will receive several approval streams. In the bell icon, all the managers will receive the notification stream. Whether approve or reject, they can decide from here team. So every day, John will receive several approvals with related to his team. But let's say John is going on a vacation for next 1 week. He will not be in the office. During this 1 week, whatever the approvals coming to John, who has to take the responsibility? Till the time John returns to the company after 1 week, that is not fair. During this week, whatever the transactions triggering to him, they will get in progress, right? Till the time he come back, there will be no movement in the business. The business will get stuck. So whenever any concerned person or a manager cadre person or a HR cadre person who receives the approval stream, if they are on the vacation, to whom that approval should be delegated to. We can able to delegate their approvals to another person team. So click on the drop down, and here team we have approval delegation. Second team. Okay, we have approval delegation. So click on add button, right team? Click on add button, and then you can set up the approval delegation rule. Let's say team, I'm keeping like vacation rule, something name, anything you can give team. From when to when your approval stream, starting from Monday, that is 12 a.m. onwards, right team? 12 a.m. to till team 19th, that is Friday, till 11:59 p.m. Okay. See, starting from Monday, 15th July, 12 a.m. to till 19th July, 11:59 p.m. So during this period, whatever the approval, the two category team in approvals module, we have module specific, category specific approvals team, whether it is related to absence, balance, donations related, or learning related modules, or work structures in core HR, or what we have different module streams. See, time and labor, compensation. I want related to, let's say, absence module, I'm writing team. So global absence approval category I'm giving, means only whatever the absence module related transaction that receives to the employee, I want to set up a delegation. So approval delegations you can set up based upon the modules and the functional areas team. So I'm giving here global absence approval. Then delegate to whom you want to delegate team, any some person I'm giving here. Okay. So there is a person by name Aditya Kumar Singh, I'm giving team. So who is the subordinates of John? I mean, within his team, he is a team leader, let's say. So in his absence for next 5 days, all the absence related approvals, whatever this person John receives, that will delegate to Aditya Kumar team. So for the next 5 days, whatever the approvals of absences that this John should receive, that will bypass John and directly will go to Aditya Kumar. See team, allow this user to approve their own transaction. If I select this one, Aditya also team member of John. Within this 1 week, if Aditya applying his leave, that will go to actually for John. But as now he is the acting authority, the approval will come to himself and he can able to approve his own transactions also. See this one. If I'm not checking box this one, then that delegated to whom we are delegating, that person transactions will go to John. Remaining all transactions will come to this Aditya Kumar team. Click on save. So this is approval delegation rule. So whenever a concerned manager or a particular person going on a vacation team, we can do role delegation and approval delegation, an important 5-star market concept. In an interview, they will not ask you directly what is role delegation, what is approval delegation. They will give you the scenario. See, for example, I have a manager who is holding 10 subordinates under him. That manager, due to some personal issues, going on a long vacation for 2 weeks. For 15 days, he will not be in the office. Then how you will make the business happen? That what he's supposed to do every day. Then you have to trigger with this answer team. We have something called role delegation or approval delegation. We can assign his access to some other person or approvals to some other person, and we can proceed it. So this we have to explain team. So this is about user account management of the employee that HR can able to check. And then next, what else we have team? After this team, we have something called a talent profile. See, talent profile page is nothing but team. The skills and qualification details of the employee we will capture here. Basically, for every employee in the system, HR after hiring will come to the talent profile team, nothing but person profile, that is skills and qualifications page. See now, here we can capture employee, past employment history, his accomplishment, his license, certification. See team, skills and qualification details. We can able to, okay, see accomplishments. So competencies. We have the many more. See in the actions button, if I go, I think in this EKMK instance, we have a issue. Let me show it in EQJZ. In another environment, I'll show you team this page, because in EKMK, due to some role level restrictions, I can't able to see all the things, but here I can show you. See here. So whenever you come to skills and qualifications page team, you can able to add, see, you can add degrees, previous employment details, any projects employee worker, his membership, his honors and awards, his education levels, his license and certification. These are self-explanatory team. If you want to add employees licenses or certifications he is having, select that section. That will come here. That will come here. See, license and certification section came. So HR can come. HR can able to capture all the details. Team, click on add button. Add button, and they can able to capture what is the license, which country issued it, then attachment. So this is something like employee skills and qualification details team. But what all sections like add degrees, previous employment, special projects, this page we can able to customize team. Actually, this is a concept in our talent management module. See, in talent management team, we have something called profile management as a sub module in talent. So in profile management, we actually talk about that team. See, person profile or talent profile, the skills and qualification detail. So when we come to this talent management module, I will show you how to customize this talent profile page in the system, because in real-time projects team, client will ask us to customize. Kumar, all these details of my employee, I don't want to capture. I want 3 or 4 from them. Remaining all I don't want to capture. So we can able to customize this page team. What all sections should come within the each section. When I click on add button, what all fields should come, that all we can able to customize. But as of now, I'm not customizing the page, but I'm letting you know that you can able to capture employee skills and qualification details here team. That is self-explanatory. You can also able to explore on that. And then the next part team, after talent profile, we have something called document records. This is again one of the 5-star market concept in the system. If you go for an interviews, definitely you might get a question with this DOR, document records. And in another name, we call it as either document of records. Okay. Usually the short name is DOR. Whenever you heard the word in the interview as DOR, that interviewer expecting you the answer from the concept of document records team. What is this document of records team? See, in the application, let's say your client having a requirement like, Kumar, for every employee in my organization, certain documented form of information I have to maintain in the system. For example, any information which is in the form of document team. Document means Word, PDF, Excel, TXT, any of these formats, any of the document type formats team. For example, my client came to me and asking in the requirement gathering, Kumar, whenever we hire the employee, HR should capture employee documents in the system like employee passport copy, employee birth certificate, employee driving license certificate, employee Aadhaar card PDF certificate, then employee previous employment relieving letter certificate, then employee previous company's last 3 months pay slip, or employee COVID-19 vaccination certificate. These all documents, Kumar, for an employee, I want to capture in the system. These all are what team? They all are document form, right? COVID-19 vaccination certificate is a certificate which is in the form of PDF or Word or something, or passport scan copy PDF, or Aadhaar card scan copy PDF, or birth certificate in the form of PDF or any other format. These all are documents, right? So my client asking, Kumar, for every employee in my organization, these set of documents, whenever HR hiring, have to upload into the system, have to capture in the system, that which we will use for our future references or anything. That is document of record. Oracle give us a provision in the system to capture employee documented type of information in the system. See, as a HR, I can come to document records. Okay. I can come to document records. Okay. Document records. And then here I can able to capture team, any documents related to the employee in the system. Click on add button, click on add button, and then see team add document. See document type. If I click on the drop down, by default in the system, for every country, certain standard documents that Oracle delivered team. See birth certificate, vaccination certificates, or card or ID. From country to country team, certain see COVID-19 means someone defined, like you and me in the demo instance, it will not be by default given. See death certificate, so degree certificate, okay, divorce certificate, because in benefits module team, these details also to be uploaded. Certain alumni from employee payroll will be processed. That comes at later team. So or any type of, see, any type of letters or documents with respect to the employee. See employment letter, this is past employment letter, or any agreement that employee signed, that document, anything. See all these are, see marriage certificate, all these are document types available team. But here sometimes you will be also in a situation to configure the custom document types, because every time standard Oracle delivers will not be sufficient team. For all countries Oracle delivers, but sometimes you should also create certain document type. Let's say COVID-19, here someone created team, actually that is not by default delivered in the system. Or let's say my client asking me, Kumar, I want a previous employment relieving letter, that is not available team. Customly have to define. So anything that on top of Oracle delivered document types, if you have to create. Now see, if I have to capture anything team, I can select here. Let's say COVID-19 vaccination. The moment I choose the document type, some fields will open. Name of the certificate, number, from date, to date, issued on, then issuing country, location, authority, comments, and here I can upload that file and I can click on submit. So here we can able to capture team certain documents data related to the employee. But in case if you have to create any custom document type as part of your business requirement. Now my client asking, Kumar, I want a document that is previous company's relieving letter. That is not Oracle delivered document type. Kumar, I want for every employee in my organization to capture that letter as well in the system. So I need to create a document type customly team. How you know? Go to the system, come to setup and maintenance. Okay. Come to setup and maintenance. Okay. Then go to search here. Team, just give me 2 minutes. I'm keeping everyone in mute. There is another finance demo planned for today. So just I will be switching to that meeting and I will come back team, because some participants raising some concern to join. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes. Please be on the mute and I will be connecting back. Just I'm leaving this and jumping to that meeting. In 2 minutes, I will be back team. Please be on the call like that. Yes, Tim, sorry, I'm back. So in order to define the new document type, if required, you can go to this document type task team. Type as document type. So here you will get team document types. So go to the screen and click on document type. So you will land upon team. So the pages move to Redwood team. Slowly the environment screens will be upgrading to Redwood pages. It's a new user interface came in the Fusion application team. That's okay. So come to document types here. So these are the list of document types available in the application team. See 1095C based on different countries, Oracle standardly delivers team. So that is what you are seeing in the drop down here. 1095C absence, event, achievements, adoption. See 1095C absence, events, achievements, non-performance. So all these you are able to see in the drop down team in the front end. So here when you come to document types for the first time, whatever Oracle delivered document types are there in the system, you can able to see that. So if you want to create your own custom document type, you can able to click on add, and then you can able to define the new document type team. See, first of all, we are on the basic details tab. So what is that team? I'm naming like previous employment relieving letter. Okay, relieving letter by name. Okay, then countries, this document type you want to restrict only for a particular country in the system or for all countries. I'm selecting all countries so that team in the system, whoever the HR from whatever the country, when they are coming to their employees, they can click on the drop down, the document type will visible. If not, if I give country restriction of India only, so only in Indian country that document type will show, not for all other countries. Then status active, then category team, this document you want under which module, basically absence, benefits module, compensation module, or core HR means employment, we have to choose team. So different categories are available here. You want to group that document under which category, so keep it as employment team. That is part of employment of the employee team. Part of core HR means you have to choose as employment category as. Subcategory and tags are not required, please ignore. And whenever you creating a new document type in the system, at which level in the system you want to maintain this document type level, person and assignment means team in the system also, employee, person level and assignment level we have team. Assignment level means what? Whenever we hiring an employee under a work relationship, we will hire the employee in one assignment. So if in case employee working for multiple assignments team, then this document type, if I create at the assignment level team, what happens, based upon the employee assignment only that will be available. For another assignment, again, I have to capture. For another assignment, again, I have to capture. If not, I create this document type level at the person level team. So in the system, irrespective of the assignments employee working at the top employee level, the document will be maintained. So in whatever the assignment you be, when you come to document records, you can able to find that document. So do you want to maintain that document of the employee at his assignment specific or at the person level, global level? Then you can choose team accordingly. So usually clients will go with person. Then minimum attachments, how many? Means what team? See, whenever I'm capturing here, let's say any document I'm capturing to the employee team, I'm getting this option right here. Attachment section, I'm getting here. So minimum attachments, how many? If I keep team, minimum attachments as a 2. So here, whenever HR capturing the document team, minimum 2 files he should upload here. If not, he cannot click on submit button. So minimum 1 I will give as of now. So at least 1 attachment. If you want whatever that validation you can give. And then team expiry notification period is there. What is this team? See, whenever you adding any document to the employee team, from date and to date will be there. That is till what time that certificate is valid team. The document is valid team to date. So if I give that to date team, system will be sending the expiry notifications to the employee that your document is about to expire in next 10 days. Please update the latest one, particularly team passports, driving license. These are will have expiry certificates, correct? Validity. So if that dates are approaching, the concerned person will intimate when team, whenever the document type creating expiry notification period, I am keeping 30 days. So team, whenever that end date is approaching, 30 days before onwards, every day till the time he upload the new one, system will be sending the notifications to the employee team. If that you want, you can set up. And then whenever you creating the document team, approval required if you keep it as yes. I am telling, right, we have a module called workflows and approval. In that module, in core HR, for this document type, we can write the approval rule team. So whenever any HR or even employee from his self-service, when he is uploading this document type, it will trigger for an approval to the concerned manager team. If I keep approval required no, then no approval will work directly. Whenever HR adding or employee adding from his self-service, that will take it as granted team. Then publish required, if I keep yes team. Whenever I'm adding a document, publish date will come, one more field team. Means today on July 11th, sorry, July 13th, I'm adding this document. But I want this document to be live by 16th July. That is actual start date team. Okay. So if you, while you adding the document, publish date, if you give team future date, on that date, the document will become live team in the system. But if you keep this as no, here it won't come with any option of publish date. The day when you are adding, the document type will be taken up in the system for the employee. And delivery preferences not required. And report path also optional team. Means every document type that we configure team will be included in some standard reports in the backend, but here nothing to give, automatically it will take. And even description is also optional. Like here, see, whenever you're adding a document, some description coming up section, if anything that to be displayed in the front end, you can write about that. So previous employment relieving letter is mandatory for the employees to maintain the genuinity of the employment, something like that. I'm writing team that it will display in the front end. And then team, whenever you creating the document type, what all fields you want. See here team, when I select here COVID-19 vaccination, I could able to see several attributes, fields coming up, name, number, from date. See here team, see, these are the attributes. So for every document type, whenever you configuring team, Oracle delivers attributes. Now we'll move to the second tab, attributes team. See, document name, number, from date. So we have display option team, issuing country. So if I uncheck that one team, see, then this field will not come in the front end. For our document type, this issuing country field will be hidden out because we are not enabling that. So display on, if you give team, checkbox team, that attributes will come. And for any attribute, if you checkbox required button team, in the front end, that attributes will come with star marker team, mandatory field. See, name, number, anything team. So new label means in the front end, you don't want this to be coming as document name. Something like I want something like a letter name or letter name something. So this attribute in the front end, whenever we capturing the document team, will come as a letter name. Okay. So anything that you want to pass new labels team for that fields, whatever the label that you are passing in the front end, that field will come with that name. But if you are keeping them empty, by default, the attribute names will taken up team. So till here, basically, the new document type creation you should know. We have some additional things also, team, like restriction settings are there. These are purely optional, team. Means what? Any role specific restriction you want. Restriction to create, I'm selecting team, and roles I can pass. What are the roles exclude from restriction? Means team, if I pass that role, a part of these role, remaining all roles will have access, team. See, roles excluded from restriction means if a person have this role, team, then he only can able to find that document type in the drop down. Means HR, now coming to the employee. So if HR have human resource manager role, then only the document type we should be seeing. Who can create that restriction you want, team? You can pass the role here. This is for creation. Next, team, for creation I don't have anything, anyone can do. For updation I have some restriction, team, then I can pass that roles, team. Who can update this document? Means for any employee, HR come, any existing document, if we click on edit button, he can do the changes, team. Who can do update to this document? So any restrictions you want, you can pass. If not for this, team, for deletion, any restrictions are there, you can pass. So for creating, updating and deleting, any restrictions you want to set up for the document type, you can go and you can keep, team. So till this extent sufficient, team, for document type to create. So now, team, your document type created in the system. See here, previous employment relieving letter. See, so like this, team, any new document types you want, you can able to create in the system, team. And this document type, whenever you go to the employee record, team, see, so this is another EQGZ. Okay, sorry, I created an EKMK. Let me open employee record, team. So when as a HR now, I go to the employee record. Okay, when I go to the employee record, my client group, person management, and then if I go to any person record, team, as a HR, I'm going to any person record. If I come to the right side taskbar, and if I go to document of records, team, here I can able to find my document type. Probably just now we created, it will take slight bit of time. After 5 minutes like that, if we check, you can see, team. But let's take it up anyhow. Add, and what is that, team? Previous employment relieving letter. Okay, here it is. See, whatever the document type we created, that is showing up in the front end. See, when as a HR I came to the employee record, the document type coming up. See, and whatever the attributes we enabled, that all will come here. See, and the description I given, no, previous employment relieving letter is mandatory for all employees to maintaining the genuinity of the employment. Then name field and issuing country field I given required checkbox. That is why it is coming with star marker, team. See, when I configure this document type, when I configure this document type here, team, see, this one I given no description, that, and then document name and issuing country I enable required. That is what the behavior, team. See, now I can capture these details of the employee and I can upload the attachment and I can submit. So these are the things that we have to talk from the HR self-service transactions, team. Okay. So by this, we concluded our HR self-service transactions, team. Now I want to tell you one more thing. See, from the last 3 days, the HR self-service transactions, whatever we are talking up, team, I'm going to the functional area, my client group, and then I'm going to sub-functional area, that is person management, searching the employee, then edit button, update, actions we have to choose and we can perform. Or else in the right side taskbar, all the transactions we are doing. Now, team, we have to talk about the user interfaces in the system. What are they, team? User interfaces means, see, in Fusion application, team, we have typically two types of user interfaces available, team. One is classic UI and the other one is responsive UI, team. What are they? One is classic UI and another one. One is classic UI and the other one is responsive UI, team. So what do you mean by classic UI, team? See, classic user interface is the old traditional. UI means what? What you are seeing. This is user interface of the Fusion application, team. So classic UI means the old traditional user interface in the Fusion application. So whatever that you perform from my client group, let's say new person, from Springboard or the navigator, if you go to functional or sub-functional area, and if you go to the tasks team, whatever that you are seeing, the look and feel of the screen, these are classic user interface, team. See, hire an employee task. When I am performing from my client group, new person, and then coming to hire an employee team, I could able to see that hire an employee transaction UI like this. 5 tabs I got: identification, person info, employment, compensation, like that. This is classic user interface we will call. This is actually the old traditional user interface in the system. But now you please observe, team. Now you please observe, team. Same task, my client group. And for every functional area, we have quick actions, right, team? Quick actions where you can quickly find out the transactions, whatever available within these functional areas, right? See, here also have hire an employee, add a contingent worker, add a pending worker, non-work, whatever that we go to these sub-functional areas and pick up, you can able to find in quick action. See, if I come down and if I click on show more, all quick actions in the system under that under that functional area, you can able to check out, team. See, under my client groups, quick actions, show more. So see, add a contingent, add a non-worker, pending worker, hire an employee, and under employment, these all are our HR transactions, team. Add assignment, area of responsibility, cancel work relationship, change location, change manager, change assignment, change photo, create work relationship, direct reports, change working hours, employment info, local and global transfer, promote, person, transfer, seniority dates, work relationship, document record. What are all these? We already performed all these transactions from my client group, person management, and we performed all this. But team, you can even perform the transactions as a HR from the quick actions also. If you come to my client groups, show more, all the transactions, whatever you performed from person management area, you can find it up here, team. But the look and feel will be different here. See, I'm coming to my client group and let's say I'm going to hire an employee task, team. Okay. I'm going to hire an employee task, team. See now, observe the look and feel of the hiring screen. Whenever you performing the hiring transaction from here, what is the look and feel? See here, my client group, new person. And if I go to hire an employee, here the look and feel of the screen, the user interface for hiring transaction is like this. But the same hire an employee, when I picked up from quick actions, see, same thing, different sections, team. Info to include address, contact info, legislative info, citizenship, all these details, whatever I want. This all information we will capture, team, while we hiring in all these tabs, all these sections, whatever we see, team. You have to select while hiring whatever the details of the employee you want to capture. First, you have to enable that sections like this, team. Okay. And now you have to click on continue. Now see, first when and why. When and why. Now see, employee details will capture. See, hire date of the employee. Then legal employer in which you are hiring the employee. Then your action. Action, reason. Then in which business unit you are hiring the employee. Same, team. Either you perform the hiring from this or this, the transaction remains same. You are hiring an employee. So I'm giving some business unit. Okay. Then if I click on continue, from when and why, I will come to next personal details. See, third tab, personal details. So here team, in the vertical way, one after the other, all the sections. Now see personal detail. While hiring, we capture no personal details here. Same details here also. See, person number generated automatically, employee first name, last name, middle name, local name, NID, continue. Then after that, communication details, address details, legislative, citizenship, passport, assignment, manager, salary, compensation, and we submit. So this is the latest advanced user interface team, that is Redwood. Earlier team, we used to have classic, this is the older user interface, and we used to have responsive UI. But now team, in the Fusion system, recently Oracle launched Redwood user interface. Redwood pages means the look and feel of the application totally Oracle trying to change over the span of time. Now we are in the release versions of the Redwood pages. Not for all the transactions Redwood came, but maximum screens we are seeing now moving towards the Redwood pages. Anywhere in the URL, if you find here like Redwood coming up team, then that screen is Redwood. See, the same hire an employee only, but the look and feel is different. Every section will come vertically, one after the other. All the details we have to give, continue, and we have to submit. Either you follow this from my client groups, this, or even this, both are same. Employee record will be created. So Redwood UI will be like this team, because Oracle, to give more user specific experience to the users, rich experience to the users in their application team, year by year they will be trying to enhance their application. As part of that, the latest advanced user interface that Oracle brings in the system is Redwood UI team. So whatever that you perform from quick actions, all the screens will be in the Redwood UI. Now see my client group, quick actions, and let's say team, I want to perform add assignment to the employee. From here also you can do as a HR add assignment, but in a different approach. See, come to employment under quick actions, go to add assignment, and search for the employee for whom you want to add one more assignment team. You have to search for the employee here like this. Let's say I'm searching with Kumar. So I'm going to some person, Anil Kumar, in the system team. Select the person and see what info do you want to manage. The UI will be different team. See, select the sections, all whatever you want to manage in add assignment. Continue. And you can able to capture the details team. See, the look and feel will be different. When and why. So from when onwards, you are adding one more assignment to the employee, let's say from 20th of this month. Then the action and action reason team, temporary assignment, reason, okay, all these things. Okay, then what is the source assignment status of the employee that you can change. Then in the new assignment, in which assignment you are moving the employee, continue, and then assignment details team. So new assignment, in which business unit you want, in which department, location, job, who is the manager, contract, salary, compensation, subordinates, section by section it will come team. But add assignment, when you perform from my client groups, whenever you're performing from my client groups, what will happen team? Okay, in my client groups, when we performing add assignment, the look and feel is different. They are classic UIs. These are responsive and Redwood UIs team. Same section by section, they will come. You have to give all the details, continue, and submit. So from here also, you can able to perform the transactions team. If you pick up from quick actions, you have to select the transaction that what you want to perform, search the person by name, and then go and do the necessary changes, whatever is required. So either from here you can do, or from quick actions you can do. So that is what the different user interfaces we have team. So clients will up to their convenience. Some will use here, some will use here. So over the span of time, you will understand team project to project when you enter in real time. Okay. So these are the HR self-service transactions in the Fusion application. Next team, we'll start with employee self-service. So as an employee, what all transactions that employee can perform in the system, or as a manager, what all transactions that a manager can perform in the system, we have to see team. So let me log in as an employee in the system. So in order to show you the employee self-service in Core HR module, we require one employee login. So what we will do, team, let me go to one of the employee in the system and we will try to log in with his credentials. So first let me reset his credentials, team. I'm going to security console and then I will go with this user, Curtis Fiati. So he is one of the employee in the system team, see, with person number 1. He's the manager. He's working in this business unit department. He's one of the employee in the system. We'll try to reset the password of this employee and we will log in with this credentials team. Okay. Okay. Now let me sign out from my user ID and I will try to log in with that Curtis Fiati. Now I'm trying to log in as an employee in the system. That is Mr. Curtis Fiati. So what are the things that an employee can perform in the system once he log in team? So as I told you, in Fusion application, employee self-service is nothing but this me. But if the user having this me functional area means what is the role required to that person? I told you the basic employee role. The basic employee role is required. If that role is there, this me functional area access he will get in the system. Okay. So once after employee logging in, if we go to this me, he will be having different sub-functional options team. Personal information, connections, journeys, pay, time and absence, career and performance, my activity, learning. For different modules team, different sub-functional areas employee can able to find. But as part of core HR, whatever to be needed, I will talk about that team. Okay. So as part of core HR team, this personal information and connections, these two things employee point of view we have to see. When we reach out to absence module, employee self-service, I will be talking about this time and absence. When we reach out to payroll, I will talk about this pay. When we reach out to talent management, I will talk about this. So like for learning module, benefits module, ORC module, module to module, we have all the sub-functional areas available team, what an employee can perform. So from core HR point of view, when employee log in into the system and once employee come to this me and once if we go to personal information, here team, employee can check his personal details in the system. So let me go to personal information tab. Okay, so let me come to the personal information tab and here team employee can able to perform all his personal information details team. See, so here this is photograph team. So basically if HR uploaded it from the HR self-service I have shown you, right? Employee can check out and even employee also can do this. I will tell you team where he can perform. So here personal detail, actually these all are very basic things to understand, self-explanatory or understandable things. See, when employee come to personal info team, personal details, contact details, employment info, family and emergency contacts, identification info, document of records, my compensation. See, so if employee come to personal information and then again if we come to personal details team, here employee can check his own personal details. Means while hiring in the first two tabs, whatever the details we captured team, like hiring screen, identification and personal information. So here employee from his self-service, he can able to check out team. Now our application also moved to Redwood screens. See, so these all are Redwood UI. The look and feel will be like this team. So when employee come to personal details, he can check team, like what all his personal details captured in the system. See, his name information. His name is Curtis Fiat. His demographic information, his country, marital status, married, education level, then his NID details, whatever captured, his biographical info, his disabilities info, all these details team. But these all details, while we hiring the employee, the HR will be capturing, right? The same details team. So if he want to update any of his details team, pencil icon available, edit. And then from when onwards he want to do. Today is July 15th, but system is in UTC time zone team. That is why till they are in 14th date. Today is 15th. That you can give the date when onwards. Any corrections you want, you can click on save. So you have the pencil option team here. Edit, that is. So even demographic info you want to edit. So these are basic things where employee can access his own personal information. Whatever the details that HR captured about him. Let's see, like his himself, name, date of birth, marital status, NID, all these details employee can check. And then team, if we come to contact info, so while hiring the employee, whatever the details that he got captured about by the HR, like his phone, email, address details team, that all employee can check here. If we come to contact info, here see team, phone details, email details. If any other communications are there, that all details. See, employee phone, employee email. So if he want to add anything, he can add team. Any new phone number he want to add, any existing one he want to edit and he want to do. That all employee can check here. These are contact details. See, in every page, right hand side, you will see certain pending actions on him team. From the point of performance management module, his goal settings, or his talent profile settings and all, it will be coming as a reminder. It will show in the right side because it is his personal self-service. No, these are the pending tasks on him that coming up here. That's okay. So here employee can check his contact info details. So here personal information, here contact info, and here employment info team. Like employee want to check his employment details about his work relationship, like in which legal employer he is working, and what is the assignment he is working, under which BU, under which job, which position, who is the manager, who are the subordinates, who are the representatives, everything that employee want to check about himself team. So employee can come to personal info, and then if he go to this employment info page team, he can able to check here. See, employment info page, employee will be landing upon team. So here employee can check team, his assignment details. See, in which assignment currently he is working. See, in this business unit, in this job, in this grade, with this assignment title, business title, in this position, department, location, and currently these two are the managers to this employee, Curtis Fiat. See, Mitch Blum is a line manager, Linda Swift is a project manager. And if Curtis Fiat, I am Curtis Fiat now, I want to check out my subordinates who are there. I can check. See, under managers, I can see section called direct reports. Direct report means who are currently reporting to me. See, Carly Lavelli, Deepak Kumar, Halle, Hope Hightower, and I can see my seniority dates team, whatever the seniority dates of mine with respective to business unit, location, job, enterprise, then legal employer, then historical changes since my inception in the organization. See, first hire action in on 15th June 2005, I was hired team. Since then, in 2007, promotion happened. In 2014, some workforce compensation allocation happened. Then couple of things happened of the same. And 2017, manager change happened. So all the historical changes since his inception to till date, whatever the updations happened on his assignment, employee can able to check team. So if you want to get into the details of that also, employee can able to check. So what happened? What changed during that time? So before he was working in Redwood City, the location was changed C and grade also changed team. Okay. He was in Redwood City in the grade of Professor 2 before. But on 1st July 2007, he was transferred from Redwood City to Chicago and the grade also changed team. So what assignmental details, everything employee can able to check out about his change team. So during that time, what happened? So any assignment extra info details are there, he can able to check out, but that is optional, nothing team. So you can come back. So this is something employment info page where employee can able to check his employment details in the system team, right? So these are the details an employee can check out in the system here. And team here under employment info, we have actions button. So if anything that he want to do for himself alone, he can do here team. But don't get worried. Kumar, why change location, change salary, working hours, compensation, work relationship? These all are why employee can able to do for himself. There is a access corruption in the demo instance team. This Curtis Fiati, the person who I logged in, he is having all roles in the system. Basically, team, he is one of the test employee for all the batches we will take for showing the end user transactions team. Curtis Fiati. This person have employee role. Along with that, he have line manager, human resource manager, human resource specialist, application implementation, all the HR related admin roles also their team. That is why when he come to actions button, he could able to see all these HR related transaction. But in real time, take this granted team. If an employee have only that employee role assigned with, right? So when an employee come to this employment info, after checking all the details, once he come to actions button, here employee will see only this resignation. The rest of the things will not be shown. Please ignore. In this demo instance, we have a access corruption team. This user having all admin roles assigned. That is why these additional things are coming. But when an employee come to this employment info page, in the actions button, this resignation option will be there. So in our last week classes team, as part of HR self-service, I have explained you how a HR can submit the resignation to the employee in the system. Correct team? We all know now how a HR can submit the termination. But if employee want to submit by himself, then we call it as resignation. If HR doing, that is called as termination, I told you. But if employee doing by himself, it is called as resignation. So if employee himself want to submit the resignation team, he will come to employment info, actions button and click on resignation. Click on resignation. So you land upon team submit resignation page. So when is the resignation date? Whenever you're doing team today. As I told team, this system is in UTC time zone. If you want, I can show you also in the set preferences team. This page will go off. Okay, let's ignore. You can check out. We entered 15th, but system time is UTC. That's still in 14th team. That is why by default system date taking up. But usually it should take our date, 15th July team. Okay, fine. That's okay. Please ignore the logic you understood, I believe. And whenever employee submitting the resignation, notification date, today's date, it will come. But even the resignation date also coming today. What is the possible issue? This is an important interview question as well. Already I have explained this logic from the HR self-service. If for the employee at the assignment level, if for the employee at the assignment level, notice period details if you are not capturing, then the dates will come with same on the same date, the termination also will happen. If employee don't have notice period, nothing to serve. The day he is submitting, the same day he can be relieved. That is a resignation date. But if this employee have in the assignment level notice period details which are given, whenever employee is submitting the resignation team, notification date will be the day you are submitting. From that date, resignation date will take up 2 months or 3 months like that team. But currently in this instance, Curtis Fiat at the assignment level, notice period not given. That is why resignation date also came coming today by default. Then what is the way to submit the resignation? The actions team, our actions and action reasons. See reasons. So resignation due to some better opportunity, I'm submitting. So I can click on continue and I can give any information I want to write comments and I can click on submit. If I click on submit team, resignation will be submitted in the system. So as a HR, as an employee, he himself want to submit means he can come to employment info page and he can able to submit the resignation team. 1 second, the back functionality will not work. I should have gone to home button, but clicked on back. That is why this error coming. Let me go back to the screen. So me and we are a personal information team. Okay. Personal information team. So personal details we have seen. Contact info we have seen. Employment info. See this additional person, additional assignment info, nothing will be there. Please ignore team. Nothing to capture here. Then team, family and emergency contacts. Even these details, when HR hiring the employee, after hiring him, or even hiring team, in the second tab at the bottom, we have contacts, where employee contact details we can capture, like his father, mother, spouse, children, whoever the details team, if you want to capture, you can capture. So as an employee, if you want to check out what are his contact details HR captured while hiring. If not, he himself also can add his contacts team. See, family and emergency contacts. Right team, family and emergency contacts. See, currently under my contacts, I can see Betty Fiati, who is a spouse. Means in this system, when HR hiring this employee, this person added as a contact team. That's okay. So as an employee, if I want to add the contact by myself, I can click on plus icon. So here I have two options team. Create new contact, select a coworker. Even from HR self-service, we have these options team. See, select a coworker as a contact when you will use, let's say this Curtis Fiati brother also working in the same organization, or his sister also working in the same organization, or his friend also working in the same organization. Already their records will be available, right team? As an employees, they will be available. So in that case, you can choose this one. Select a coworker as a contact. But if you're adding their contacts who are not in the organization team, create a new contact, continue. Okay. And you will land upon new contact. So you can give the details team, that person, last name, first name, title, middle name, and here relationship. What is that? Whether he is a brother, child, friend, whoever it is team, you can add that relationship type. Then that these are all basic self-explanatory only. Start date, when onwards, then that person's gender, his date of birth, his additional information, anything, his email details, phone details, address details, everything employee can capture and he can click on submit. So from this family and emergency contacts team, an employee can check who are his contacts in the system, that if HR captured while hiring, that details. If not, employee himself can able to tag his contact details in the system team. So this is about family and emergency contacts details. And then here team, identification info. Even these details team, whenever hiring the employee, HR will be capturing employee passport, license, visa, citizenship. But if employee want to cross verify his details, he can check. If not, he can able to update or he can able to do whatever the things he want here also team. See, identification info. So I can able to check here team. See in identification info, citizenship, passport, visa and permits, driving license. These all details team. These are empty as of now because while hiring the employee, these all details were not given by the HR. That is why team. So if you want to give here, let's say he belonged to American or India, his assignment status, sorry, his citizenship status. Then from date to date also, if you want to give, you can give team, or else you can click on save. It will take up. See, citizenship details get updated. Next, passport details. Click on plus icon, issuing country, issuing type, what is the passport number, issuing date, location, expiration, your profession details, authority issuing, and you can click on save. So this is something identification info details team, like employee, citizenship, passport, visa, driving license, all these details employee can able to maintain in the system. So if HR captured while hiring, fair enough. If not, employee himself can go and he can update team. And then document records. On Saturday, I have explained you right team. We have something called document of records concept in the system. So whatever the documents related to the employee that HR captures, that employee can check out here team. But if HR not captured, as an employee, he himself want to capture, even employee can do. See, document records. Manage your document records and attachments such as date of birth, marriage certificates, awards, recognition. Click on this document records team. You will land upon document records here. Okay. So anything as of now, nothing is there to this person team. If you want to add as an employee himself, we can add team. See new document. All his document types will come. So in the other environment team on Saturday, I have created right in our EKMK. You are having that instance previous employment relieving letter. But here, whatever you want, he want to get capture team that he can able to capture. If anything is there, COVID-19 I'm using as of now. But all his documents he can able to capture team. So what is the name, from date, to date, issuing authority, issued on, then attachment, and he can able to submit. So here employee can check his document of records team. So these are the details that which an employee can able to check out in his personal info team. And if payroll module also completed, while hiring or after hiring for the employee, even the payroll details, salary details also captured team. Here employee can check his salary details as well, my compensation. So here employee can check what are his salary details in the system team. So in this demo instance for a Curtis PRT, we will be having the details team, but in real time, whoever the employee that you hiring, there you have to capture right compensation. His current salary is what, any additional compensation, any other payments are they happen to this employee. So everything employee can check from my compensation tab here team, his salary details. But this part in payroll you will understand team. So these are the things. So actually team, we have a access issue I told right. As an employee, when he come to personal info, in his photograph here you will have a camera symbol coming up team. So if employee by himself want to change his photograph, in the personal info only, here we have the edit option comes up team. In the picture only, here we have camera button. If you click on that team, employee can able to upload his photograph as well. But in our demo instance, we have some access issues that is not coming up, but here you will be able to find team. Just keep that point also in mind. This is about team personal information section. Okay. And then team, we have connections that to be also discussed in core HR team. What do you mean by connections? See, it is a kind of social community search team. Means as an employee, I'm Curtis PAT. I want to check for my colleague details in the system. I want to check one of my friend who is working in Delhi location. I'm working in Hyderabad, let's say. I want to check one of my friend who is working in Delhi location, his some basic information. I want to check out his details team. So it's a kind of employee repository. Earlier team, in the place of connections, we used to have directory. Directory means what usually? telephone directory means what, team? It's a kind of database where all the people telephone numbers we can able to get access, right, team? Similarly, in Fusion application, we used to have something called directory, where we can able to check out all the peers details, employee, colleague details, and all, team, right? So now, so now, directory concept replaced with connections team. So here also employee, when he go to connections, he can able to search some of his colleagues details if you want, like that, team. See, if I go to connections as a Curtis Fiat, I came to connections. Okay. And then here, team, I can able to search using per anything, anything about his name, his title, department, anything. Let's say I'm searching with some person by name Mr. Kumar. So see, team, I could able to access all Kumars in the system, whoever is there. So he's my friend Mahesh Kumar. Okay, I want to search his details. Let's say select that person, team. I could able to see that person profile here, the person detail here. See, so Mahesh Kumar, this is his assignment number, and this is his phone number, this is his email ID, and currently this is his location, and he hired in this day, sorry, as of today, the date it will show, and organization information, team. Like currently Mahesh Kumar working in this job, in this department. Okay, if I click on view more, team, you can even go to more details as well. And here I can even able to check his organization chart also. In this job, in this department, in this business unit, he is working. And my employee Mahesh's manager is Harish Nunna, who is the manager. So my friend Mahesh Kumar having two direct reportees team. Okay, means two subordinates also there, and I can see his organization chart as well. Mahesh Kumar's manager is Harish Nunna. See, Harish Nunna. Harish's manager is Anita Sharma. Anita's manager is Balaji. Balaji's manager is Ran, Anita, and finally William Tyler, the top hierarchy. So I can even check his hierarchical loop in the system, team. And even if I click on his org chart, I can see in the diagrammatical representation as well. See, Mahesh is reporting to Harish. Under Mahesh, two subordinates are there, Sundar Rajan and Uday Kumar. These are two reports team. And they are working in which department? They both also working in payables department, and they both are working in New Delhi location. I can see the bifurcation also, team. The subordinates working in which all departments, in which all locations. So everything about his organization chart or hierarchy, we can able to check it out in the system here, team. And our friend Mahesh Kumar were having these four representatives. Harish is the manager to Mahesh. These are the representatives: Rajesh Gandhi, Edmund, Jack Adamson, Sonia Agarwal. These four are the representatives to Mahesh Kumar. So I can able to check out these basic details about my colleagues team if I want to search. See, I came to connections and I searched for Mahesh Kumar, and I could able to see all his details. And if anything about himself, any skills and developments are there, team, that he can able to check out, and his total experience since his joining, hire date to till date, what is his total experience. These all basic information about the employee we can able to check out in this connections team. But earlier, in the name of connections, we used to have what do you say, directory. But now Oracle replaced directory and given the functionality by name connections team. So this is something to access any colleague details in the system, employee can able to use team. So these are the things that we have to talk from the employee self-service team. So even in our last class, I have introduced it to you the quick actions. So all the transactions team as a HR, he can do from my client group, new person or person management, or even he can perform from quick actions I told. So even employee also team under me on the left hand side, quick actions are there. So whatever that we will be performing within this, all are available here team. If you click on this and show more, we can able to check out. See under personal info, my public info, identification info, then personal details, my pay slips, whatever he can check out, he can employment info, resignation. Okay, so employee can even perform from here also team. He can pick up the transaction and he can perform. So let's say his picture he want to change team. So he can come to change photo. From here also he can do. As I told, you can perform from going to personal information section and the personal details you can perform, or else directly employee can come to quick actions under me, change photo, and currently this is the photograph there to myself. I want to change. I can choose upload, I can upload. And if I want to delete the photograph, I can delete the photograph team. So these all are quick actions that you can perform team. So from these also we can perform, or from quick actions also you can perform. If you want, you can explore as well team. Okay, so here as an employee, I'm going to connections and I am searching for some employees details here and I'm landing upon their public info screen. But if someone checking about myself in their connections, someone checking about myself, how my details will be visible to them, I can check it out here team. Under me, under personal info, if I go to my public info team, I can able to build my profile here. How my profile should be visible to them. Okay, so if I come to public info page, see any public message about myself I want to write. So my contact info details about me, any write up I can build right here team. See edit thing and I can build my about myself. Area of interest, my favorite links, then who are my managers and directs, who are my representatives. Okay, all these things I can customize team. So even from here also public info page, I can able to change my photograph team. See, so if someone checking about myself in their connections, how my information screen should show there, what all details that I am giving team, accordingly it will show there. So that is public info page. So these are the things we have to talk from employee point of view team. Now let me start with manager self-service. So as a manager, what all transactions that he or she can perform team? See now, till now, we were seeing Curtis Fiat as an employee and we were working on it. Now let's assume Curtis Fiat is also working in a managerial cadre, right? Certain subordinates are working under him. Now imagine Curtis Fiat as a manager team, because Mr. Curtis Fiat also assigned with the line manager role. So now this Curtis Fiat is a manager. So as a manager, what all transactions that a manager can perform to the subordinates team? In Fusion system, manager self-service is nothing but my team. So this my team access the user will be getting means the user assigned with line manager role. The user assigned with line manager role. Then only this my team access he will be getting. So all managerial cadre people who are having subordinates team, this my team access will be given to them. Line manager role will be given to them. Okay. So team, once a manager login into the system, once he come to his my team, under my team, again, he will have team an option called my team. So module specific. In core HR module, we have to talk about this one. When we reach out to talent management, career and performance, talent review, we will talk about. Then compensation management, learning management, then hiring. This is for ORC module. So module wise, sub-functional areas will be available team. As part of core HR, what we can talk about team, under my team, we have another, again, my team will have, click on that. As a manager, if we go to this my team, here he can check out team, all his team members, all his subordinates in the system. See, under my team, I have all my subordinates details team here. These all are the workers who are currently working under me. Sudan, Hope Hightower, Hala Justice, Olina, Deepak, Carly, all the subordinates I can check out team. So as a manager, I want to check out employment details of my subordinate team, like in which legal employer they are working, in which business unit, department, and all team. So I can able to get into any person. Let's say as a manager, I came to my team, workers, and then I'm going to Sweden. So I will land upon team employment info page here. See where I will land upon employment info page. See here for my subordinate. So here as a manager, I can check my subordinate assignment details, employment info, like in which legal employer she is working, what is the business unit under that, job is business title, nothing but assignment name what we given, then department, grade, location, position, person number. So all the details about the subordinate what you have, I mean in the system, you can able to check out as a manager team. Then manager details, myself, Curtis Fiati, I am the manager to her, Sudan. Then team, as a manager, I even check my subordinate salary details here team. What is her salary in the system? If I expand that section, salary, I can able to check out team. See, so currently $68,000 annual salary is there. So from 2023 July, this salary was captured team in this grade salary base. This is payroll related stuff team. So what is her salary, her compensation, if anything is there additionally that, then her seniority dates information team with respective to enterprise, legal employer, business unit, location, what is her seniority. And as a manager, I can check team my subordinates employment history. Means from hiring onwards. In 2019, July 8th, she was hired. Then since then, what are the transactions happen? In 2020, some compensational details updated, 21, 22 also. In 2023, 18th May, assignment change happened. Then again this year, 2024, July 8th, last week, assignment change happened. So even as a manager team, I can check for my subordinates employment history here, whatever the details of my subordinate. So these are all my subordinates employment info details team. See, so as a manager, I can come to my team, then pick up the person, and you can able to come to the employment info page team. And here we have the actions button. What is this team? See, as a manager, if I want to perform any transaction to my subordinate, I should come to employment info, come to actions, and here I can perform. So all these transactions from the HR self-service, how we perform it. See, adding assignment, cancel work relationship, change location, change manager. These all things already we've seen in HR self-service. Same things team you can pick up. But see, with only basic line manager role, the manager will not get all these actions team. As I told you, Curtis Fiati also assigned with all the HR related roles in the system team, human resource manager, human resource specialist. Many actions are coming up team. But in real time, whenever you are practicing, try to add only employee and line manager role and check it out team in the actions button what all he can perform. So any action that a manager want to take on his subordinate team, they can come to this employment info screen of that subordinate, actions button, and manager can pick up what he want to do for his subordinate. Here team, one important thing I want to tell you is termination team. What is this? On behalf of employee, if manager want to submit the resignation, we have seen on behalf of employee, if HR want to do, how to do that, we have terminate option team. So here employee messaged manager that he want to submit the resignation, but employee is working in some remote location, she's not having access to the laptop. So now as a manager, I want to submit the resignation of the employee. So if manager or HR submitting the resignation means we call it as termination, I told you. If employee himself submitting only, we call it as resignation. Okay. So team, Now I came to employment info, sorry, employee means resignation team. If manager or HR submitting, then it will be termination team. It will be termination team. So now as a manager, I came to employment info page, actions button, and then I'm going to termination. Now see team, I will land upon terminate work relationship. Same concept team, notification date as of system date. If this employee have notice period captured at assignment level, then the termination date will come exactly that many days from the notification date team. Then why you are resigning the employee, action and action reason team. So employee resignation, why you are terminating, the reason team. Okay, and continue and provide the necessary information, comments, and click on submit. So the employee termination will happen in the system team. So from all the 3 point of views we have seen, as a HR, how HR can perform, as an employee, how employee can perform, and now as a manager, how a manager can submit the termination to the employee. So team, as a manager, any transaction to the subordinate that you want to do, manager should come to this navigation team. What is that? My team. Okay. Then under my team, again, my team, and then go to any of the employee subordinates details, and then in the right side actions button team here. If not team, all these actions you can even find out from here also. Under my team only, just at the subordinate level, we have 3 dots. This is also actions only. Either you get into the person record and pick up the actions button, or else directly from here also you can pick up, see actions. Click on that 3 dots, see team. All the transactions that what a manager can perform to the subordinate, transfer, termination, seniority, promote, person, see team. Whatever you will be seeing in the actions button, even from these 3 dots also manager can pick up and he or she can perform team. And on the left hand side, compensation details team. So as a manager, if you want to check out any compensation details of your subordinates team, selected compensation, and these all are my workers team, Sudan and all. If for any of the employee I want to check out the compensation details team, I can click on that person and I can check out his details. See his current compensation details, 1 lakh per annum is there, his start date, then his salary basis. Then any other payments are there team with respective to compensation, additional compensation, market composite means any shares allocated to the employees. Anything else is there. These all are related to payroll and compensation modules team, but these things we have not yet completed. Just for information, I'm showing to you. So these are the things from the employee centric as a manager that he can able to perform. Next, when we reach out to the other respective modules team, I will talk about the other functional areas. So even for manager also, quick actions will be their team. See, so even he can perform with respective to his team. If anything that he want to do, see, all these are all the transactions team, add assignment, change manager, cancel work relationship, whatever that he can perform from here also he can perform. All module wise, all transactions will be their team. So even quick actions also manager can pick up to perform the transactions. So by this, we completed our core HR implementation and as well as end user transactions team. So we completed the core HR module implementation. And once we hand over the system, how the end users will be using the system, what all of the transactions from all the 3 self-services we have seen team, employee, managers, and HRs. So complete implementation and transactions we covered team. Now, as I told you already on Saturday, the next module that we are going to start will be absence management team. What is this module team? Just I will take 2-3 minutes of intro about this and we will conclude team. Tomorrow we'll start this freshly. So in core HR module, what we have done, to have a just quick recap of this, what we have done in core HR module team. See, global HR or core HR module is there for the employee management in the system. First of all, we configure all our clients' organizations in the system, enterprise, divisions, legal entities, business unit, departments, and also our clients' workforce structures, jobs, location, grades, department positions. And we hired the employees in all this data. An employee movement in between this data is there. So core HR is nothing but employee management module team. Hiring of an employee, maintaining of an employee to termination of the employee, everything we will handle. Then what is this absence management module is about team? See, the other meaning of absence management module is leave management module team. What is the other meaning of absence management module? Leave management module in the system. What do you mean by leave management or absence management module? See, it's a basic concept everyone know. What is that? Across the market or across the globe, any organization you take from any country, every company will provide different types of leaves yearly to their employees to take. It's a common thing everywhere. There will be no organizations in the world without providing leaves to their employees. It's a mandatory thing for every government team. What is that? Every organization, whoever the employees working in that organization, will provide yearly leaves to them to take team. So in this absence management module, we are going to talk about that. It's a leave management module. So whatever the different types of leaves that our client providing to their employees, that leave configurations we are going to do. See, core HR is the biggest module in the entire curriculum team. Even in the real-time projects when you are working also, core HR is a big module. Many configurations, many concepts we have. But absence module or the remaining modules are not like that. Absence module hardly 10 sessions. That is very max. If we discuss more elaboratively, 10 sessions it will take, not more than that. Then payroll followed by 12 to 15 sessions. Then again, talent, 6-7 sessions. Like that, we will have team. So payroll for next 8 to 10 days will be discussing about the absent, not payroll, absence module team. Okay. Now, when we go for absence management module, majorly the very first and the foremost thing that we have to be understanding from the client perspective or the client requirement perspective will be team, what are the different types of leaves that our client providing to their employees team. First and the foremost thing should be this one. What are the different types of leaves that our client providing to their employees yearly? So we have to take that requirement team, and for that the regulations, policies, eligibility criteria and all we have to collect and we have to configure team. So in the absent management module team, these are the configurations we are going to discuss. We have the concepts like derived factors, eligibility profiles, time periods, and whatever the red color highlighted, these are some of the common configurations we have team, like lookups, DFF, value sets. Already in core HR module, we discussed them. These are available commonly in every module. So these are also available in absence management screens. That, and then team, we have something like absence reasons, absence plans, certification types, categories, then shifts, pattern, schedule, calendar events. Among all these things, team, whatever I highlighted in yellow color here, these are the two major configurations we have in the absence module: creating absence plans and absence type. So I will take this topic freshly in tomorrow's session. So we'll start from scratch. I will delete all these things. We'll understand the basics. We'll understand the things from the very basic level. When we go for the implementation in the absence management module, how to collect the requirement from the client, what are the things are needed, and once we get all the requirements, how to start configuring the module. That all we will see one by one, team. So any questions as such in today's topic, online people? So assignment I told you on Saturday, but I think team have not shared with you. Sorry for that. I think Pramod, you were reaching us in the WhatsApp. I will be sharing it today, Pramod. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Pramod. So that's all for today, team. Today is basic self-explanatory things only, whatever we have discussed. So employee self-service manager, even once you get into the system, you easily can able to explore that. So once you practice, then you will understand, team. Okay. So thank you everyone, team.
Kumar, I have one doubt.
Yes, Deepika.
All these modules are interdependent or independently working?
All are interdependent. Now core HR completed, employee records are getting created in the system or employee available in the system. Now once we configure the absence module, all the leaves we have to enroll to the employee. Payroll module we complete. All the salary things we are going to enroll to the employee. All these are interlinked.
Okay.
As of now, employee creation and employee activities only done. Now, whatever the modules we are going to start, these all are associated to the employees in the system. We'll see that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.